Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. Never memorize something that you can look up. If you can explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Everything must be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. A question that sometimes drives me hazy. Am I or are the others crazy? I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I see my life in terms of music. You never fail until you stop trying. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Black holes are where God divided by zero. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Our task must be to free ourselves, by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. However rare true love may be, it is less so than true friendship. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. God does not play dice with the universe. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is at all comprehensible. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. What a sad era when it is easier to smash an atom than a prejudice. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. A true genius admits that he/she knows nothing. If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about solutions. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. The hardest thing in the world to understand is the income tax. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. If at first the idea is not absurd, then there is no hope for it. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. We dance for laughter, we dance for tears, we dance for madness, we dance for fears, we dance for hopes, we dance for screams. We are the dancers, we create the dreams.